Alright, welcome race fans. Tonight here we are at MaxSpeedTV with the Sim Racing Authority Newland Truck Series. So welcome them here at Iowa tonight for the 150. So wanted to announce a new commentator into the booth with me here, Calvin Troy. Welcome, Calvin.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Rudy. I'm looking forward to a good race tonight here, Rudy.
Absolutely. These guys do know how to get around these tracks, and I think you're going to be surprised at how good the quality of racing here is at Sim Racing Authority. This is a pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a daytime race, so this is going to be something different. Usually everybody races here at night. Kind of gives you a little bit of a more grip here on the track and everything, but you know, these guys racing here during the day, this could be a little slick for them out here. I don't know, but you and I don't have to race in it. They do.
Yep. Their truck, they look like they've been sliding around a lot, and definitely has something to do with the daytime.
Yes, sir. I believe so. We've got a lot of guys out here, so it's going to be a pretty healthy field here, no doubt. Looking at the track here tonight, 0.889 miles in length. That's pretty good. They do have the weather turned down, I see. So looking at the weather, that's not actually 32 degrees air temperature, but I know they have it turned down. The track temperature 57.65 degrees, humidity is 79%, and partly cloudy skies here today at Iowa. Well, we're about a little more than 4 minutes away from qualifying, so wanted to thank everybody for joining us here on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate it. Just remember, folks, these guys do like to have fans, so if you're rooting for your favorite driver out there, please do. They love to have their fans rooting them on. I know a lot of sim racers really enjoy having their fan base, so root them on, please. Yeah, Calvin's spreading his wings here and trying to get his rookie broadcasting career off of the ground, and I'm telling you, I think he's going to do a good job. He helped me a little bit last night, and he did an amazing job. So I'm really pleased with it, and I wanted to thank you again, Calvin. It's really good to have you in the booth with me. This is great.
No, thank you for having me. I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking doing it for your first time, so.
Just relax. Just talk about the race. This is just you and I in here. We're buds, and we're talking about this race. That's all. Don't try to. If you notice, I don't act professional in any way. I'm just me, and this is the way I like to do things. And I guess if people don't want me to commentate the races, I won't. You know, but I try to do the best that I can, and I'm in no way a professional. So.
Yeah, it looks like the one to watch out for tonight is Nicholas Shelton for the race.
Yeah,
got a pretty good lap in practice.
He was pretty hot last week too. I'm trying to remember if he won the race or not. I do too many of these to remember all the winners. So.
Yeah. A lot of familiar names up front, at the front of the field. Marcus Richardson, Derek. A lot of other guys up front.
It's going to be, it looks like a pretty good field here. It looks like about 24 racers in there right now, and we may see some late comers here. We're only less than 2 minutes away from qualifying, and when we do get there, we're going to step away for just a quick minute here in about a minute and 40 seconds, and we'll play our national anthem to kick things off. But we will be right back. So again, thanks for joining us here on MaxSpeedTV, folks. Make sure you hit that follow button. We do appreciate the follows, and below the viewing screen is our YouTube channel where you'll be able to find the broadcast after it gets uploaded. So make sure when you go over there to watch it on YouTube later in 720p, 60 frames a second, make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got a big event coming up here when we reach the 1,000 subscriber mark, which isn't too far away. We're going to have a big event here at MaxSpeedTV, and that's going to involve the drivers and the viewers. So you'll have chances to win some cash prizes. But you got to be in chat to get those cash prizes, because I'll need your names and things like that. So we're looking for a big turnout that night. I'm not sure exactly all the details. We're working them out as we speak. But you can follow along on Facebook at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Stay posted there for more details. So, all right, we're just a hair under 30 seconds here until they go qualifying. All right, that looks like that's going to wrap up practice. So give us a minute here, folks, as they're finishing up, and we will go play our national anthem for you. So. All right, folks, we will be right back.
Guys.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your
All right, Kelvin, we are back. Had to pay tribute to our national anthem there, make sure everybody's on board with that. And time's rolling in now. Eric Sable on the top spot so far.
Yeah, a lot of guys haven't taken time yet, so we'll see if we have any better times later in queue.
Bobby Zielinski, another great name that you'll have to kind of keep an eye on tonight. He is a great racer. Watch for him to try to get up to the front. Austin Roberts, Bobby Cheney, he's usually kind of a mid-pack starter, but he's up front this week. Watch for him to get up there, because he's taking a bid for the championship. I know he's second in points right now behind Marcus Richardson. And they're only on race 7 out of 15, so this he's still got quite a few races to go, and he really is fighting for that championship against Marcus Richardson.
Yeah, there should be some great racing around those two if they get near each other. Got to get every valuable point that you can.
Absolutely. Mr. Beach, they're in 8th place. In the number 22, Ryan Marin in 9th. Ronnie Norman, there's another good racer. Watch for Ronnie to get up there. He's He's one of the type of guys, and I'm just talking, you know, the experience that I've had with watching these guys race here in the last recent weeks. Ronnie will turn up the heat come late in the race, so watch for Ronnie to turn it up. Randy Roberts, Delonte Ballard, another good name to keep an eye on. Marcus Richardson, not qualifying yet. And you know, that doesn't really mean that these guys haven't been out on the track trying to qualify. Maybe they've tapped the wall and that nullifies that lap. You know, it just doesn't count. You know that as a racer yourself.
Yeah, the worst thing qualifying is getting a 0x, and on a road course is getting a 1x on your qualifying lap, and then you can't even, doesn't even count.
Yeah. Female lat, that's another good one to keep an eye on. Derek Bordeaux, Bobby Maiden. We've got a lot of Nicholas Shelton. That's really surprising. Fastest in practice and hasn't laid down a qualifying lap yet. But I think they do have some time here, so we'll see. We'll see how these guys do. I believe they run the fixed setup here, guys. The people in chat asking if they run fixed or open. I believe they do run the fixed setup.
Yeah, they do run the fixed setup. I got a little bit ago, and
yeah,
a little curious.
All about throttle control and braking control. So, all right, well, that's going to wrap up qualifying. We'll get down here on the grid in just a second. Get everybody accounted for. All right, starting on the pole, Eric Sable with a 24.536. Congratulations to him for grabbing that pole. Bobby Zielinski starting second. Jonathan Shipman in third. Austin Roberts fourth. Bobby Cheney starting fifth. Connor Anton sixth place. Nicholas Caressel in seventh. Mr. Beach in eighth. Ryan Marin in ninth. And Ronnie Norman rounding out the top 10 there, Calvin.
Yeah, Randy Roberts will be starting 11th. Delonte Ballard will be 12th. Nicholas Shelton is going to be 13th. Marcus Richardson will be rolling off 14th. Femi Olot will be rolling off 15th. Derek Bordeaux will be starting 16th. Nick Northrop will be starting 17th. Bobby Maiden will be starting 18th. Oh,
Lachlan McMillan.
Lachlan McMillan, thank you, Rudy, will be starting 19th. And Justin Gable will be starting 20th.
All right. John Barry, 21st. Of course, I'm not in there. And neither is Calvin. Christian Snyder in 24th. I'm not sure what, I'm getting some of these weird numbers in here, but Danny Losey. There's a name that you'll have to mark that one down. It's pronounced Losey, like Lowsee. Losey.
All right.
Is starting 26th, and Dwayne Culberson rounding out the field in 27th place. All right, they're about ready to get off of the grid here in just a minute.
I will be in here for a good show today, Rudy.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it. It's I think you're going to see some good racing here. There ain't no doubt. So we get ready to.
What I saw in the...
Go ahead. Sorry.
From what I saw in the pit party, it seemed like good racing when they did them. I do believe they have 2 pace laps here, Rudy. I can't remember.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's been a while, so I can't remember either, but I think you're right. I think they do have two pace laps. You'll find out here in a minute if the pace car doesn't duck on pit road. You'll know they have another one. If not, be ready. Get them going here, Calvin.
Yep. All right, we'll do, Rudy. Yep, they're going to have another pace lap here. Alright, they're heading into turn 3. They're getting ready to go green here. I'm going to start tightening up to the field, and we'll see a good start. Pace car is getting ready to duck off here in a minute. Pace car's gone, and Eric's going. Hits the loud pedal, and they're green.
All right. These guys get wound up here, get the speeds. Looks like Bobby Zielinski on the high side. Gets a little loose coming off the 2, though.
Yeah, he gave...
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He gave Eric a run for his money there, but Eric almost cleared him there off 4, but he got a little loose, so it's going to open it back up for Bobby.
Yeah, this is what these guys do. They're going to go back and forth, it looks like, here for a little bit until they get things sorted out. Daytime. Oh, Zielinski into the wall.
Yeah, it stacks up the field a little bit. They're 3 wide behind him for a second. They're 2 wide now.
Yes, sir. Bobby Cheney now comes into the play here. Connor Anton. And they're still 3 wide.
Yeah, Connor Anton's going to clear him right there. Great run by him.
We got quite a few of them falling way back off of the field there. Wasn't as many drivers in here as I thought there would be. Daniel Losey come back here in the back of the field in 17th place. John Barry 18th. Christian Snyder on pit road. Not sure what's going on with him. Early pit stop. Still under green though. As Sable,
he was complaining.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. We got to work on that.
Yeah, Christian Snyder left. He said he's going to be a start and park this race. He's thinking he's in a lot of pain, he said, in practice.
Oh, man. Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Mr. Beach. Oh. I can see
Bobby Cheney got real loose.
Yes, he did. Wow. He loses a bunch of positions on that, though. Delonte Ballard slips by. Femio Ladd gets by, so Bobby has to fall back into 8th place. And look out, because here comes Ronnie Norman.
Yeah, we'll see what Ronnie has for him down to turn 3 here.
Right behind him, Nicholas Caressel and Nick Northrup coming up to 11th place. This is some good racing going on right now.
Yeah, a good 2 wide battle. Femi just cleared Delonte right there. That was a great run by him down on the bottom.
And back up front, Eric Sable continuing to lead over Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, Nick Northrup just made a pass on Nicholas Caressel. Now he's looking to the inside of Ronnie Norman there.
These guys are experiencing a little slick conditions out there. I'm noticing, Calvin. It looks like it might be a little slick during the daytime here.
Yeah, the grip levels are down, so that's going to affect them a lot.
Austin Roberts in 4th place. The Austin Roberts. Got to correct myself on that. The Austin Roberts. He always corrected me on that in the past. It's kind of an inside joke there.
Yeah, right now Nick's battling hard with Ronnie still. Great battle going on.
Connor Anton looking for a way to get around Bobby Zielinski. That's really good right there. That's awesome racing.
Yeah, this is where most of the racing's going to be up front.
And Sable pulling away from Zielinski.
Yeah, Zielinski probably has a good bit of damage. He might be a little too loose after getting to the wall, or he's probably a little tighter. Connor's looking to the inside of him down into turn 3. We'll see what he has for him. Looks like Zielinski's going to get the run off 4, and Gonna stay clear. Oh, Connor gets loose.
No paint scheme on that truck. What the heck? I'm going to have a talk with Connor about that. It's like, where's your paint scheme? They give us trading paints for a reason. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's pretty good racing right there. Connor really keeping the pressure on him. And but I'll tell you what, the more he gets racy there and try to get by Bobby, the more Austin Roberts is closed up on him and Mr. Beach. And I'm not sure somebody I'm missing there.
Marcus Richardson and Ryan Marin had a good battle there off forward. They made a little bit of contact. Someone's in the wall. I can't tell who that is.
Okay,
it's Delonte.
Shipman. Okay. Shipman must have joined a little bit late or something. My IRTVO is not picking him up for whatever reason, so I apologize for that. But he is actually in. Let's see, he would actually be in the third place if I'm seeing that correctly. Mr. Beach Boy, they're all bunching up here in the front. We're getting into a heck of a battle going on from third place on back. This is getting really good here. I think this is kind of turning into a one-lane race here, Calvin. This is oh, we got a spinner. I didn't see who that was. Did you see? That was Randy Roberts. Yeah, Randy Roberts spinning around. We're still under green. Let's go see what happened to Randy here. I think it was just a self-spin. Yes, it was. He just gets loose coming off the turn, getting back in the throttle maybe a little too quick. And didn't hit anything, though, but it looks like he has been into the wall. That puts him back a lap down in 17th place. Bobby Cheney trying to recuperate from that spin, or almost a spin, actually getting loose and losing a few positions. Now on the tail of Femio Lat.
Yeah, Bobby Zielinski's been dropping a few spots after he made early contact with that wall.
Yes, he goes back into fourth place. And I don't think that's actually 100% correct because Shipman is in third. And I'm just not showing him on my relative here at the moment. So I apologize for that, guys. For some reason, I don't know why it's not picking him up. I have that every now and then. But he is actually running in third.
Yeah, Shipman just lost a spot there to Austin. He got really loose off two, and he's loose again off four, but he saves it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to open the door for Zielinski, and he's going to go down on the inside, Rudy.
Yep. Bobby Zielinski taking over third from Jonathan Shipman. And look at Mr. Beach turning up the heat here. I'm telling you, these guys are really getting racy here. It's early.
Yeah, it's a good little group right there that's having a great battle right now.
And I'll tell you what, you're going to, when we get a chance to talk to some of these guys here, if not during the race under caution, we'll talk to them at the end of the race. You're going to hear all of them say how much fun they had out here. That's what really makes it fun when you're racing each other so hard like that. It makes the race more exciting rather than, just going out there and turning laps and it's the same boring thing, So you're gonna hear some good praise on how good the racing was.
Yeah, it's always good to have great racing, Rudy.
Nick Northrup, 9th place. Driving the Good Sam Toyota. Marcus Richardson coming up through the field. I was going to look here real quick. Starting 14th up to 10th. And he did not qualify. Or did not have a qualifying time. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, track position could be really key here. And with it being daytime and slick, that might be why he hasn't gained that many spots. But I'd expect him to be there at the end.
Yes, sir. Connor Anton in 2nd place. Started 6th up to 2nd, doing a good job here. They take lap 23 out of 150 laps here tonight, folks. trying to see where Jonathan Shipman, now right behind Bobby Zielinski. That would put him kind of a sandwich there between Bobby Zielinski and Alex, or Mr. Beach. Let me put it that way. I know him as Mr. Beach. I think all the viewers probably know him as Mr. Beach.
Yeah, Jonathan right now is doing everything he can to get by Zielinski, but he just can't get underneath him.
He's really pushing it right there, trying. Boy, he's just like every lap he's trying to get that nose underneath him and force Zielinski up the hill. But, oh, and he's into the wall. Oh, boy, he lost a bunch of positions on that one. And he really just barely brushed the wall. It was just enough to kind of upset that truck.
Yeah, brushing the wall at any track's not good at all.
Derek Bordeaux running in the 8th place. Haven't talked too much about Derek tonight. I was going to look and see here. He started in 16th and he's already up to 8th. So these guys are picking off positions out here just one by one. They're racing each other, racing hard. And that's what you got to do. You know, it's like I always say, Kelvin, you know, the first part of the race, you want to race the track. And that second part of the race, you want to race each other.
Yep. But yeah, he's on a great run so far.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I see Jonathan Shipman comes in right behind him. And again, I apologize for Jonathan not being in there. I'm not sure if he joined in at the last second or what happened there, but it's not showing up on the relative here. A lot of guys that were in practice. Nicholas Shelton, I don't see him in there. He is not in there. Lachlan McMillan, Christian Snyder, Delonte Ballard out of the race now. John Barry on pit road. Marcus Richardson back in 10th place.
Yeah, back up to the front. I don't know if anybody has anything for Eric, but we'll see if Connor can get up to him.
Eric's he's an old school racer. I've known him for a long time. We used to race together over at Nordgar, and he's a pretty aggressive driver. I got to give him that. He will get out there and lead a lot of laps today. There's no doubt.
Yeah, great battle going on for fourth right now. Excuse me, with Bobby Zielinski and Mr. Beach.
Yep. Mr. Beach a little loose coming off the turn, but hangs on to it.
If he can clear him, he's cleared him right now. We'll see if Bobby has anything for him on the exit with the run.
No, Mr. Beach gets way up the hill, though. Boy, he tried that drop into the bottom, and it just did not work for him, and he loses one position anyhow. Now Femio Lat trying to get a run on him on the bottom side. And they almost touch. 3 wide into the turns. Oh my.
A little bit of contact there. Nice save by Femi right there.
Yes, it was. He's going to lose a few positions, but good save. Derek Bordeaux up to 6th now.
Yeah, he cleared Bobby Cheney right there going down into 1. They're 3 wide behind him with Richardson and Jonathan Shipman.
The Azus Toyota underneath Bobby Zielinski as Mr. Beach does clear and gets into the 4th place.
Yeah, Derek's looking to the inside now of Mr. Beach, but I don't know if he has anything for him yet. We'll see.
Azus. I have an Azus motherboard. Very good. Pretty quality equipment, I gotta say. Bobby Cheney trying to work his way back up. He's just been stuck in 7th there for quite a while now and hasn't been able to get up any further, at least temporarily here, because these guys are all racing very hard. As he comes down in front of Nick Northrup and tries to put the block on him to not take that position, he gets a good run on Bobby Zielinski. Boy, Zielinski going backwards pretty quick here.
Yeah, he got that wall earlier in the race and it's probably getting a little bit tighter now.
Yes, sir. Here comes Nick Northrup by. And Marcus Richardson does go into 9th. He would be the next one to challenge Zelensky for that position. Man, these guys are really wiggly in the turns, aren't they?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm telling you, you got to be right up on that wheel, Calvin.
Yeah, this track's definitely a tough one, and with the bumps in the corners and with it being daytime, it's slicking up the track.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you think that the cloud cover and the turn of the temperature down helps it, but I really just don't think that anything helps daytime.
No, not really, but right now Nicholas at Nornthop's trying to get around Bobby Zelensky, but I don't know if he can complete the pass yet because Marcus Richardson's going to follow Bobby, I believe, and try and pass Nick.
Marcus Richardson just like, he's sticking it in there, making it 3 wide.
Not going to make it work, I don't think.
We got one into the wall. Jonathan Shipman into the wall. Ouch. Gonna lose another position on that as Femio Lat gets by. Femi goes into 10th. So Jonathan on his way back through the field.
Yeah, it just hasn't been his first turn. I'm thinking he might need a caution right now, but I don't know if we'll see one anytime soon. Great racing going on.
Well, we're probably not too awful far. Probably about 10 laps away, maybe, or 12 laps away from a pit stop here. Does that sound about right?
I'm not sure, Rudy.
Ronnie Norman running in 12th. Well, the field's getting a little shorter out here. Randy Roberts still sitting on pit road. John Barry on pit road. Delonte Ballard out of the race. These guys starting part. You were talking about, who was that you were talking about earlier? Did the starting part?
Christian Snyder.
Yeah, there you go. Starting part maybe just didn't feel comfortable with the setup out here today or something, and just wants to start and park for the place points. So he'll finish probably about 19th place.
Yeah, back up in the front, Austin Roberts is starting to close the gap up here on Connor Anton right now, but expecting a few laps to see a good race out of those two.
Yeah, he's been steadily closing that gap. Now he's down to 0.4 of a second as Connor Anton gets a little loose coming off of the turn. And boy, he closes that gap down to 0.3 now.
Yeah, Austin's been running better lap times, it seems, pretty much every lap for the last 5 laps than Connor.
And and I think that's probably attributed to Connor trying to run down Eric Sable. He may be pushing that truck just harder than he normally does, and maybe burning up that right front. You burn up that right front, and boy, it's you're going to fall back through the field pretty quick here, Calvin.
Yeah, he's Connor's fighting his truck really bad off the exit each corner there, Rudy.
Absolutely. Derek Bordeaux in 4th. Steadily been working his way to the front. Mr. Beach kind of falling off the pace a little, back in 5th. Bobby Cheney gets into 6th place. And Marcus Richardson following through with 7th. For the time being, Nick Northrup has kind of backed off a little bit since he got by Bobby Zelensky. And Zelensky under fire here by Femio Lat.
Yeah, I don't know if Femi's going to have anything for him. Sorry there, Rudy.
Yeah, he had a run there, but these guys go down to that bottom line, and I just don't think that they're getting the grip down there that they're hoping for. And when they drop down there close to that yellow line or white line there on the bottom, the grip's just not there. The line around here is kind of like mid to high line.
Yeah, with it being a progressively banked track, that's usually where you want to be, up higher. And then there's a lot more bumps down on the bottom lane there, Rudy.
Oh, definitely, yes. Nicholas Caressel back here in the Twitch truck as we're broadcasting here on Twitch. And just to let you know, folks, this will be up on YouTube later on. Femio Lat does get by Bobby Zelensky.
Yeah, he had a great run going through turn 1 right there.
Yep.
Great pass.
Here we are about a third of the way through the race already, and we've been caution-free so far, folks.
Yeah, Randy Roberts was up there in the wall just a second, but he got it out and he's regrouped.
Yeah, we've seen him, he's been into the wall a couple of times, and he did have a self-spin there earlier and did not bring the caution out, didn't hit anything, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I hate to see the guys get damage on their cars, especially so early in the race. You know, that really kind of sets the tone for the rest of the night for the guys, and I just hate it for them, you know.
It always makes the night a little bit more frustrating when you get damage early on and your truck or your car isn't handling up to par and you just can't drive it.
Daniel Losey into 15th. And I believe, isn't that right ahead of him? No, nope. Jonathan Shipman has taken his car behind the wall. That would be Dwayne Culberson right ahead of him. Yeah, Jonathan Shipman off of the track. It looks like he may have taken it. I don't know. Maybe he's loaded it on the hauler and said, "We'll see you on the next one."
Yeah, they packed up the hauler and they're sending him home right now. Been a tough night for him.
Ryan Marin in 13th. Well off the pace, 16.1 seconds behind the leader. Ronnie Norman, the last one in this front group up here, still running 8 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, Derek Bordeaux, he's closed up on Austin Roberts here these last few laps, but he's getting a little loose there off 4. Good 2-wide battle there for a second. Female Lot was looking underneath Nick Nornthop. Great racing between those two right now, Rudy.
Yes, sir, that is turning out to be good racing. Also, Bobby Zielinski and Nick Kressel. Nicholas has closed up on Zielinski. And
yeah,
he gets into the wall. That hurt Nicholas right there. He got into the wall coming off of turn 4, Calvin.
Yeah, that won't help him at all. He's going to lose a lot of time here.
Boy, he is extremely loose right now.
Yeah, Marcus Richardson's all over the back bumper of Bobby Cheney right now. He's closed the gap on him. They're starting to race a little harder now there, Rudy.
Yeah, that could be a good race here coming down to the end of this thing. Or, well, they're going to have pit stops coming in here probably within the, I don't know, the next 5 to 10 laps, I think. I know they do run 100% fuel load. At least I'm pretty sure they do.
Yep, they do.
And we'll see here if when these guys are going to have to pit. I'm not sure exactly how many laps they can get on the tank of fuel here.
I don't know. I've seen some crazy stuff with fuel mileage here. I've seen someone go a whole 150 laps without pitting, but there was cautions there to help them save a lot of fuel too.
Austin Roberts still hanging on to Connor Anton and Derek Bordeaux in tow.
Yeah, Derek's closed the gap on these for the last 10 laps, so there'll be a good battle going on for second, I have a feeling, here soon.
And he's wheeling that truck right now. Coming off that turn, he was extremely loose.
Yeah, Richardson's still trying to work on Bobby Cheney right there, but Femi a lot just passed Nick Nornthrop right there, but Nick's going to go back down to the bottom and try and get him in 1. Femi's going to get the run right here. Going to stay clear of Nick, I believe, there, Rudy.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yep, and Nick has to fall back in behind him. Well, they're both great racers, and they're racing each other with a lot of respect out there. That's what it takes to make a good league in today's iRacing community here. You got to give each other respect out there. You know, if you drive in there a little bit too aggressive and do take the guy out, that's that's really not cool. You know, and as we see a lot of guys, they do give plenty of room. You know, you want them to give you respect. So I think you know, the respect back is due.
Yeah, just like when you're going a lap down, or because you got involved in a wreck early on and you stay out of the way of the leaders, and that shows a lot of respect right there. And if that ever happens to them and they remember that you've shown the respect for them, they'll get out of the way for you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. And here goes Nicholas Caressel down to the bottom. Not able to do it, but he does get by Bobby Zielinski temporarily at the line. He does beat him, but Zielinski fighting back. I think Zielinski's going to hold on to that position, but Nicholas Caressel is not giving up. Dives it in there hard. Does complete the pass. And Nicholas Caressel goes into 10th.
That was a great pass by him. And now Marcus Richardson's trying to get by Bobby Cheney. Great race going on right there.
Yeah, that's a heck of a battle going on because neither one of them wants to give up that position. But it looks like Marcus is going to capitalize on that. Bobby Cheney trying the old crossover maneuver. And he got a great run off of turn 4 that time. And, oh man, he's not going to be able to complete the pass just yet.
Yeah, Bobby Zielinski just pulled on into pit road.
Bobby Zielinski on pit road. Yes, he is. I'll watch him. You watch a race, and I'll let you know what he does here. He's going to be coming to his pit stall. I'm sure 4 tires are in order here. Pit crew out over the wall, and right side's going on. And left side's topping off the tank with Sunoco fuel, and he's away.
Yeah, right now Derek Bordeaux, he's getting ready to go by Austin Roberts there, but he got a little loose there off 4. Great racing.
Zielinski will come off of pit road 2 laps down. Well, actually 1. I think he is 1 lap down. But he'll fall in behind Marcus Richardson right now. Or, I'm sorry, that's not Marcus Richardson. That's Austin Roberts. I get them too confused sometimes when I look at the car. Marcus Richardson used to run the Miller Lite car, and now he's running the what is that?
Smart Water.
Smart Water. Yeah, there you go.
And then now Austin Roberts is running the Miller Lite car. So yeah,
Yep.
I can see where you're getting confused.
Oh boy, and Derek Bordeaux is really putting the pressure to Austin Roberts. Zielinski really glad to have those new tires now. Now he's just hoping that everybody else pits soon so he doesn't go too far down. But he should be a lot faster than these guys. And with really not being back too awful far, he may be able to get his lap back the old-fashioned way, but I don't know. That's going to be tough. Oh, these guys are being bad. Christian Snyder in chat saying, Northrop, respect? Those 2 words do not go together. Connor Anton still hanging on to 2nd place. Now 1.4 seconds behind Eric Sable. I know the leader doesn't get a whole lot of camera time, but when you're out there stinking up the show, you know, we don't usually give him a whole lot of camera time because there's no battle up there.
Yeah, right now there's a good battle. There was a good battle going on for 5th, and I think that's why Derek's been working on Austin Roberts there, and I think that's why Austin's lost a little bit of time to Connor.
Well, here we are, 67 laps into it. Caution free. Mr. Beach still running in 5th place. He's about 1.5 seconds ahead of Marcus Richardson. Bobby Cheney back in 7th as he finally conceded to Marcus Richardson. And now he's got a mirror full of female lat.
Yeah, right now I think Marcus needs a little bit of a caution. It looks like he has a little bit of front end damage on his truck. I can't tell, but I think if a caution would get him right there up front, and that'd be a good race.
I don't see any. Let me get down here a little closer, see if he's got any. No, I don't see any damage on Marcus's truck. But I'm telling you,
we got a spinner. Spinner down the backstretch. That was
Nicholas Caressel. No caution. Let's go see what happened here to Nicholas. They're still under green conditions here. Looks like him and Nick Northrop pretty close to each other. And he just spins it off of the turn. Looks like he almost had it saved, too. He's really steering into it, brake and gas both, trying to keep from hitting the wall. And he does hit the wall. A little bit of net coating involved in that, too, so... And he gets back going, though, but he's going to have some damage on his truck, and now he's on pit road.
Yep, Nick Northrop's also on pit road. I don't know if he meant to go into pit road or not. Looks like he got loose and slid in there.
Well, good time to pit here for him, so...
Yeah, it could be a little bit of strategy by him. Bobby Chaney and Femi a lot. They've been going at it here. But I just think Femi has a little bit better of a truck than Bobby, but we'll see.
Now the Stanley Toyota doing really well here. You know, that's about where Femi will run now. But you know, we are coming up on the halfway here. Let's see after pit stops how good some of these guys run, and I look for Femi to kick it up a notch here. Maybe finally start to get out there and run it in fourth gear instead of third, huh?
Yeah, Connor Anton was just on pit road. He's now leaving.
Oh,
great stop by his crew.
Very good. Derek Bordeaux on pit road, and he's away. And he'll come out in 10th place.
There's a caution.
Uh-oh. Caution on the track. Let's see where it's at. Oh, that would be Randy Roberts going down and hitting the inside of pit road. And it looks like he may have just been loose on his own here, but we're going to go back and check it out. He's on the inside there of Ronnie Norman. And it looks like he just loses it here coming off of turn 4. He probably did the right thing. Well, okay, I see what happened. He did get tapped there by Ronnie Norman. And that sends him down to the... Actually, it's the outside of pit wall. That's kind of a good thing there. That's a good wall to have. A lot of the tracks don't have that. And when you spin, you actually go down on pit road. If somebody's sitting there, you could plow into them. But, yeah, a little tap there by Ronnie Norman, and that would bring out the caution. So now Eric Sable bringing them all to pit road. This is a very welcomed pit stop for these guys, Calvin.
Yeah, I think this caution's really going to help out Connor Anton, but I'm not sure because he's a lap down and he still has to get his lap back, so that might not help him at the same time. Four tires for everybody.
Yes, sir. And I didn't see a whole lot of people on pit road, just some of the front runners here.
Yeah, I think this second wave will have a good bit of guys coming in. The second time around, there was quite a few guys that are a lap down that are probably going to come in and get some service.
Well, Daniel Losey is actually our leader right now. And I look for him to come to pit road. Yes, he is coming to pit road, so that'll give the lead back up to Eric Sable. Let's follow along here with Daniel and see what kind of pit stop he has here. I'm sure it's going to be 4 tires as well. Right side's going on. And lefts. 81 of Dwayne Culbertson right behind him doing a 4-tire change.
I think Daniel might be getting a little bit of damage fix if he has any.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering too. Zielinski, same thing, sitting on pit road for a little bit here. I know he did have a little bit of damage. I don't think it was a whole lot, but and now he's away. But all it takes is just a little bit to really make that truck a handful, you know. And if you can have that chance to get a little damage fixed up, he's a lap down right now, and you know, it really isn't going to hurt Zelensky to try to get a little damage fixed up. As long as he beats a pace car off pit road, he's good to go.
Yeah, that caution puts Marcus Richardson up to third. We'll see what he has here for the leaders.
I did not know that, Christian. That Ronnie Norman and Daniel Losi are from the ECCR league. I did not know that. That's awesome. All right, so Austin Roberts starting second, Marcus Richardson third, Mr. Beach in fourth, Ronnie Norman will be fifth, Female Lot sixth, Daniel Losi seventh, Dwayne Culberson eighth, Connor Anton ninth, and Bobby Cheney in 10th. As he gets the wave by here, he'll go back around and be on the lead lap. Good news for all them guys. Connor Anton, which was up there running in second. Derek Bordeaux was third there before that caution come out. So this is good news for these guys now. But the only bad thing, yeah, okay, they already have been on pit road. My bad. Well, that's good news for them.
Expect Connor Anton to be making his way through the field if it's possible, especially with him running second. But pretty much that whole first run.
All right, they're doubled up and get them going here, Calvin.
All right, we'll do the pace cars pulling off, and Eric hits the gas, and he's gone.
Yes,
good,
sir.
Clean start by everybody right there. Marcus Richardson's trying to get around Austin Roberts there, but I think Austin's going to get a better run on him down the back. We'll see here, Rudy.
Oh, and they almost get together. Got to give them tires about a lap or two to get a little heat in them. And here comes Mr. Beach. Mr. Beach in fourth place, looking to try to see if he can figure out a way to get by Marcus Richardson and Austin Roberts.
Yeah, Mr. Beach is underneath Marcus Richardson right now. We'll see what he has for Marcus down the back. He lets him go.
Probably a safe bet right there, because if he would have washed up any more, he would have got into the side of Marcus Richardson, and that would not have been good. Well past halfway here, folks. A lot of laps to go. And it's been great racing. Eric Sable's been out front and has led all the laps so far in this race.
Yeah, dominating performance by him so far, Rudy.
Yes, sir. And he's already pulled away by a second over Austin Roberts. But if you remember later on in the race there, those guys were reeling Eric in. And I'm not sure if it was just because of the tire fall off, or maybe he just was relaxing a little bit more and not trying to push his truck quite so hard. Everybody out there was getting a little loose on them older tires, so he may, him no exception to that rule, was probably backed off the gas, and those guys were reeling him in.
All right, now Bobby Cheney's back up to 10th, and can't tell who that is right now. I got to get over to him. Wasn't Connor. It was Daniel. He was in the wall there for a minute. He got it out and he's regrouped.
And Daniel Losi up to 7th. Man. And here comes Connor Anton, dropping it to the bottom right on that yellow line. Washing up the hill, but he did pick up a lot of time on Daniel. I think the guys that can actually do that on 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 is just a different animal out here. Even though you got that D-shaped oval part, it's really hard to drop it down to the bottom in 3 and 4 like you can in 1 and 2. Oh, Losi, loose. Losi. Man, good save for Daniel Losi. Man, that could have been disastrous for him.
Yeah, that worked out good for Connor. He didn't have to go down into turn 3 and battle him either.
He likes being called what?
Marcus Richardson up at the second now. See if he has anything for Eric.
Yeah, 1.3 seconds behind him. He's got a lot of ground to make up, but he did get by Austin Roberts for that. And look at Femio Lat. He's keeping the pressure on Mr. Beach.
Right now, I don't know if Connor Anton's truck's not happy right now, but it seems now that he's further back in the back, he just doesn't have as much speed as he did earlier.
Yeah, he's well off of a 2. He's about 2 seconds behind Ronnie Norman. Ronnie Norman not far from Femio Lat. Trying to see what he can do to get up there and race it up with these guys. He's been picking off, you know, one here and there, and has gained a lot of positions on the track, but man, and look who's all over his tail is Bobby Zielinski. 1 lap down. He stays right there with Ronnie Norman.
Yeah, right now I think Bobby needs a caution because she'd be the lucky dog, and that'd help him out a lot, Rudy.
Yeah, he really wants to be back on that lead lap. You know, he had such a good start in this race. Started second place, and now he's back in 12th, 1 lap down. That's got to be a heartbreaker for him.
Yeah, it's always tough to have a good qualifying run, and then your race performance isn't as good as it was, or isn't as good as what your qualifying time showed.
Austin Roberts, and he has Mr. Beach on his tail.
Yeah, right now Femi's trying everything he can to get around Mr. Beach right now.
Yes, he is. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Beach is not just going to pull over and let him go by. He's going to make him earn that position. He's going to make him work for it and work for it. And the whole time he's doing that, Femi is wearing out them tires, trying to look for a way to get around Mr. Beach. So it's all coming into play for Mr. Beach to hang on to that position.
Yeah, it seems like Eric's starting to pull away from Marcus. I just don't think anybody has anything for Eric.
Yeah, he's still hanging there 1.3 seconds. Yeah, Eric's just been on a rail here today. Coming this lap right here will make 94 laps. He's led all the laps. He's doing something right.
Yeah.
Let's ride along with Eric here for a minute and see how his driving is. Off of turn 4, past the start-finish line, going into turn 1, you'll see him kind of drop it down to the bottom here as he comes off of the turn. Really steering it hard. We got a spinner right in front of him, though. That was Randy Roberts. Now in 3 and 4, he doesn't quite drop it down as far. And just wheeling it here, coming off of turn 4 and cross the start-finish line one more time. That's a lap with Eric Sable.
Yeah, everybody, their hands are moving pretty hard to keep that truck straight out of the corner.
Yeah, you got to be right up on that wheel, steering the heck out of it, driving the heck out of it today, man. I'm telling you, loose conditions everywhere with these guys. But this is turning out to be a pretty good race. I wanted to go back and check on Dwayne Culberson back here. 10th place. Top 10 for him so far in the race. 12 seconds behind the leader. Bobby Cheney in 9th. Looking at Nick Kressel there, right behind Bobby, but Nicholas is in 14th place, a couple of laps down.
Yeah, Ronnie Norman's coming up to Femi here, and he's going to look to the inside of him. And then Femi must have got loose off before, I don't remember, but I was able to let Ronnie close the gap on him a lot.
Well, late in the race, as I kind of feared, Ronnie Norman would be turning better laps, you know, faster times, and he's really showing it now. He's getting up here ready to race these guys as we're 2/3 through the race right now, folks. They're on the last leg of this 150 lapper here at Iowa today.
Yeah, 50 laps goes by really quick here, too.
Watching the Newland Truck Series here at SRA. And again, thank you all for tuning in, man. It's great to have a full chat there. Everybody having a good time watching the race here. Anybody that's not having a good time, I'm sorry. Mr. Beach still hanging on to 4th place. Looking to see here, he started 8th, and he's been right there in that top 5 pretty much all day long. Just hasn't been able to get any further than where he's at right now. He's got up to 4th a couple times, and he just can't seem to pick off one more position.
Yeah, I don't know if he has anything for Austin right now.
Yeah, Austin started 4th, running in 3rd. Marcus Richardson, probably one of the biggest gainers out here today, started 14th, running in 2nd. The one that kind of surprised me here, actually, no, it wasn't him, it was Connor Anton. Connor started 6th, and he was up there in 2nd for quite a while. Now back in 7th, but he is starting to march his way back to the front, but he's got a long road to hoe here. 6.3 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, he's having a harder time making all this positions back up, but caution now would bring him right back up there with the field.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that would, yeah, would be good for a lot of these drivers. We've still got 11 cars on the lead lap. Daniel Losey, the last one on the lead lap.
Yeah, Bobby Zielinski would love to see that caution right now with him being the lucky dog.
Oh yes, that's for sure. Daniel Losey almost into the wall right there. And I was looking at his truck. Calvin, he does have a little right front corner damage. Oh, there he goes around, spinning it. No caution, though. He spins it down across the grass. And no caution. Whoa. Good job not bringing out the caution. He's not really going to lose any more positions. He's still going to maintain 12th place, but that kind of hurt his pride there a little bit because he was running so good. He gets it back going.
Right now, Ryan Mann and Nick Northop are going at it, even though that's not position for Nick. That's a good battle going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Is that, yeah, okay. Oh, man, that was close.
Yeah, I think Bobby Cheney is waiting for Nick to make a mistake. That way he can pounce and get around him.
And again, them guys loose. They're both driving the wheels off of that. Ryan is trying to stay ahead of Nick Northrup for whatever reason. I'm not really sure because he is laps down. But he's... Oh, no, we got some rubbing there. Wow, they were 3 wide there for a second. But I'll tell you what, the one that come out of that the best was... Bobby Cheney. Actually, man, that was a great save for him. But Ryan was racing those guys really hard. And I'm not sure why he was racing them so hard. He's a couple laps down.
Yeah, in that position, it would be better off. Just let the guys on the lead lap go by you and continue your race.
And Nick Northrup did get some damage on that. He got right front damage, and he got some tailgate damage. He got... kind of tap there in the back, and I'm not sure who did that. I think it might have been Nicholas Caressel, because he was involved in that pack right there when they were racing it so hard. Cheney to the inside of Northrup. And that is for position, folks. He's not going to make the pass just yet, but let's see who... Nope. Nick beat him to the line. Cheney not giving up. Still hanging on that bottom, trying to clear Northrup. And here comes Nicholas Caressel sticking his nose in there, and Bobby Cheney goes into 8th. Northrup was looking to maybe like he was going to drop it down to the bottom and try to go back around Bobby, but I think he thought better of it there. He does have a little right front damage. It could have maybe knocked the toe out, because I know they did tap the wall a little bit. He's extremely loose right now, though, Calvin.
Yeah, it's definitely affected the handling of his truck, Rudy. There's a caution.
Oh, caution on the track. Let's go see Mr. Beach going around, and Femio Lot gets into that. Oh, no. And the number 47 there of Ronnie Norman. So 3 of them involved in that. Let's go back and watch this and see if we can figure out what happened here to Mr. Beach. I think it was just a self-spin. Femio Lat is right there, and I think that was the only reason why he got damaged, was because he was right there with nowhere to go to get around Mr. Beach, and he got some serious damage on that. Ronnie Norman seen it, and I think he got into the wall too. So unfortunate for these drivers, but they'll get back going again here. Some of them got a lot of damage, some of them not so much. Mr. Beach really didn't get a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he might be alright out of this after when he get it all fixed, and looks cosmetic right now.
Well, I think they're going to all come to pit road here for sure. Everybody's going to welcome 4 tires. Eric Sable brings them all to pit road.
I'm going to step away for a minute here, Rudy. Got to use the restroom.
Yes, sir. Eric Sable comes around. Austin Roberts. These guys stop in their pit stall. Going to be a 4-tire change here, no doubt. I don't believe anybody would try 2 tires here. Not this, not as hard as the racing's been, and as good as the racing's been. And he does make it away. And Marcus Richardson will come out second. Connor Anton third. Holy smokes! Bobby Zielinski staying out will be our leader. No, I'm sorry, my bad. Eric Sable will be the leader. I don't think Bobby Zielinski's been down pit road yet. He's probably going to have to come down pit road here. But let's take a look at the race summary here. We have, this is caution number 2. We've had no lead changes as Eric Sable's led every lap here today. Dominating performance by him. And this has been really good racing so far in this race. I'm going to see if I can't get down here and talk to somebody. Maybe I'll talk to Bobby Zielinski. Give him a second here to come off of pit road, and we'll get a word in with him.
All right, Rudy, I'm back.
10-4. I'm going to try to talk to Bobby Zielinski here as soon as he gets off pit road. Bobby Zielinski, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Bobby, big break for you. You get back on the lead lap. Man, I'll tell you what, everybody chasing Eric Sable out there today. It doesn't seem like anybody's got anything for him, but it puts you back on the lead lap. You got anything for Eric or any of these other guys out ahead of you?
Well, we really don't know. I don't think I have anything for Sable or the lead, really. I have a little damage, probably not affecting me much. Just, I haven't really been fast today. Just going to try to get out here and top 8 finish.
I'll tell you what, it's been some great racing out there. It's only caution number 2 in 117 laps. That's pretty amazing. How is the truck reacting on this daytime weather out here?
Well, it's pretty, I think it's horrible. I don't know. I'm having trouble with it on the exits. I didn't really lose on the exits if I pushed too hard. So yeah, we're trying to deal with it though, and trying to finish this thing.
Well, I don't think you're alone in that, Bobby, by any means. I think everybody's been up on the wheel today. We've been kind of riding along with a few of the drivers out here, and seeing the wheeling action inside that car has just been amazing. Turn 4 seems like it's really loose coming off of that turn. A lot of self-spins, the ones that we've been watching, even ones that haven't even brought out the cautions today. But 3-wide racing, nonetheless, has been exciting here at Iowa today. So we're going to wish you good luck, Bobby, as you guys are about to go back green and have a good finish here to the race.
Thanks, Rudy.
Okay, we're about ready to go back racing here, Kelvin. Get them going, brother.
10-4, Rudy. We'll see what Marcus has for Eric on his restart. Pace car is about to pull off. Eric's laying a good ways back. And Eric's on the loud pedal. He's gone. Great start by Marcus.
And Marcus dropped right to the bottom. I think he thought maybe he might get a run there on Eric, and now he goes to the high side. Eric comes up and clear him. Yeah. Connor Anton all over the back of Marcus Richardson.
Richardson got a little loose there. Could open the door for Connor down into 1. Three wide off of 2 for a second. I see me a lot, Nicholas Northrop. And I want to say also the Dwayne Culbertson.
Mr. Beach back in 7th. Now he's trying to see if he can do anything with Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, I think he can gain some spots back. His truck doesn't look too badly damaged, so.
Yeah, he seems to be okay. I think it's just more, like you said earlier, their cosmetic damage, more or less. And it's all on the back of the truck, so it's really not affecting the handling too much of the truck. It could be affecting maybe a little bit of downforce on that rear. But I think for the most part, Mr. Beach has got it in handle here.
Yeah, Marcus, he's staying pretty close up to Eric right now, but I don't know if Marcus is using up his stuff right now or not.
Yeah, it just seems like Eric's been on a rail here today, and he's been just staying out of the reach of anybody trying to get up there and challenging him. But I haven't seen him too awful loose, other than when he starts getting out there on older tires. You know, then you might see, but everybody's loose then.
Yeah, old tires will change the handling of your car real quick. That's why mostly every stop everybody comes down to pit after you've had a long green flag run, because staying out on old tires isn't a smart idea.
Well, I forgot to look at the point spread between Marcus Richardson and Bobby Chaney, but those two up there, the top 2 race points leaders, Marcus Richardson leading the points over Bobby Chaney, and they're separated by about 3 positions right now. So Bobby's still hanging there in the points, but he's probably going to lose a couple of more points off of Marcus Richardson in that points chase. And just a reminder, we are only on lap 7 of 15 in this season, so they've still got over half the season to go.
Yeah, Marcus is staying right up there with Eric. I don't think Marcus will have anything for him as the run goes on. It seems like Marcus fades more than Eric, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get a late race caution and everybody comes down pit road, and that's when Marcus can really get his opportunity at him.
Yes, sir. Now Marcus even closes up closer, 0.2 of a second. Well, he's definitely, he's making Eric, you know, race, you know, to win this. He's making Eric being honest about his race here today and trying to, you know, capitalize on this win, put it into victory lane, but Marcus is going to make him work for it.
Yeah, Marcus closed the gap a good bit there going down into turn 1, but Eric's going to pull away from him a little bit down the back straight.
So close. I'll tell you, Marcus is probably thinking to himself, I'm just right there. What do I have to do to get by Eric Sable today? And, you know, it's been pretty amazing. I believe Marcus started 14th, and he's running in second. He's been right there with Eric Sable the latter part of this race, and, man, doing a great job out there, though. Connor Anton, I don't want to give up on Connor. He's still in the grasp of it. A lot could happen up there. Coming down to the end of this next lap's going to be 20 to go. And if those two would happen to get together coming up at the end of this...
we got a caution, Rudy.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Whoop. Ryan Marin going around. Oh, no. Boy, guys dodging him. Good job by everybody. That was an amazing piece of driving right there. Let's... go check it out here. Thinking Ryan just got loose coming off of turn 4. That's exactly what happened. And Ronnie Norman gets collected into him. Just a little bit of damage on Ronnie Norman's truck. Not a whole lot. Added to the damage that he already had. Alright, well, I'm wondering if anybody is going to come down pit road. You know, it probably would pay off, and it's all going to be up to Eric Sable. And yes, he is bringing them all to pit road, so everybody going to get a 4-tire change. We may see some 2-tire changes here, Calvin.
Yeah, I just don't know if 2 tires is the way to go. I mean, you're going to be a little bit looser on 2 than you would be with 4.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if I'd... You just never know, you know, what the guys up ahead of you are going to do, and if you try to get out there with them 2 tires for track position, and they take 4 behind you, you could be a sitting duck.
It's always a tough decision. Marcus is going to take 4. It looks like everybody's going to take 4 tires here.
Yeah, good call. Drag race off pit road between Connor Anton and Marcus Richardson. Looks like Connor gets out first.
Yeah, that was a great stop by Connor's crew right there to help him out.
Dwayne Culberson staying out will get the bonus point for leading the lap, but he is heading for pit road. Give that up. So he will be the only other leader today other than Eric Sable. That's amazing.
Yeah, Eric's put on a great show for everybody. But yeah, everybody's been thinking, how are we going to catch him? And Marcus had something for him there on that last run, but not quite enough. We'll see how this restart works for Marcus with it being on the inside this time.
Well, I'm not going to get down here and talk to anybody. I want everybody to stay focused here, Kelvin. You know, this is where it's going to count right now. We've got 17 laps to go, We're probably looking at a 15-lap shootout here, and I want to make sure everybody stays focused on what they got to do. Their work's cut out for them chasing Eric Sable, so they got to concentrate and make sure that they do hit their lines perfect. There's a lot riding on this for these guys. There's so much for them to do out there, and you as a driver, Kelvin, can respect that. That you know, when you're out there leading the race like Eric Sable is doing, he's going to be doing a lot of mirror driving. You know, he wants to know where Connor Anton is, where Marcus Richardson is, Bobby Chaney, Bobby Zielinski. So he's going to want to pay attention to that, but he's also got to make sure that he hits his marks. You know, if he doesn't hit those marks, he could be off of his game.
Yeah, hitting your marks is always key at every track you go to, except for super speedways, really. But you do a lot of mirror driving when it comes down to the end of the races and you're the leader. And the lights go out on the pace car, so they'll be going green this time by.
All right, we'll get them going one last time. Hopefully that was the last caution we'll see today. Let's see if these guys got anything for Eric Sable today.
That's going to be some good racing right here at the end, Rudy. Pace car's getting ready to duck off. And Eric's gone. Marcus gets a great start with him, and he's going to clear Connor right there. Great start by Marcus.
Oh, yes. It was almost like it was planned that way. You know, the way he started like that. Connor might have been asleep at the wheel right there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you never know. Nick Northop's looking on the inside of Mr. Beach, but I don't know if Nick's going to have anything for him.
And Mr. Beach trying to fend him off, and Nick, man, oh man, he drove it in there pretty hard. Nicholas Carresso back on the lead lap. That's good news.
Yeah, he's probably happy to be back on the lead lap right now. I don't think Nick has anything for Mr. Beach.
And Austin Roberts trying to hang on to Zielinski's back bumper there, and man, I'll tell you what. And again, Marcus Richardson trying to hang on to Eric Sable's back bumper.
Yeah, great run by Zielinski from going back from a lap down back up to fourth.
I think he's got a chain running from Eric Sable's back bumper to his front bumper, because he's trying to hang right there, and he's doing a great job of it, just 2/10 off of him.
Yeah, top three, that's a good battle going on right now. We'll see if Connor can get anything on Marcus, but I don't think so. I think Marcus has a better truck than Connor right now. Nick's doing everything he can to try and get around Mr. Beach, but he just doesn't have enough truck.
And Mr. Beach, like I said before, he is not going to just let you go by him. You're going to have to earn that position.
That always makes racing more fun. Oh, Nick gave him a little bit of a bump there.
And, Nicholas Carresso, man, I'll tell you what, he is with the damage that he has on that Twitch truck, he's still running real good and running right with these guys. Now taking a look on the inside of Nick Northrup for a second there. But just not enough ponies under the hood to get by him. Or grip.
Yeah. Right now, Austin Roberts is all over the back bumper of Bobby Zielinski going down into one. Nick Northop was in the wall there just a second ago.
Oh, and that did let Nicholas Carresso get by him. Carresso into 8th. Mr. Beach 7th. Bobby Chaney 6th place. He was really hoping to maybe be a little closer to the front there to gain some points on Marcus Richardson. Those two in a pretty tight battle here for the championship halfway through the season. And Marcus Richardson to the inside. Oh, he gets into
contact.
Sable. Oh, more contact. Both of them into the wall. No caution. And boy, the loser on that was Eric Sable. But Connor Anton out front now, and he has no damage on that truck.
Yeah, Bobby Zielinski is now looking to the inside of Marcus Richardson. Marcus probably got a little bit of damage, and he's going to be a lot looser there. Oh, we've got one spinning off at 4.
That would be Nicholas Caressel spinning, and that brings out the caution. And that's not going to end it here, guys. That is not going to end it. Because I wanted to go back here and watch Nicholas Caressel and see if we can figure out. Yeah, it looks like that was a self-spin. And rightfully so. You know, he does have quite a bit of damage on his truck. But, you know, he's trying to hang with these faster guys. It looked like he may have done a little checking up right there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he drove it in there pretty hard and got that wash up from Mr. Beach right ahead of him. That's what happened to him. Northrop drives by, but right in front of Femio Lat, Nicholas Cressel goes around. Okay, he's on pit road. Now, nobody coming down pit road. Nobody wants to give up that track position. This is good news for a few of these drivers. Connor Anton, our leader, I think. Zielinski going to be second. Marcus Richardson third. This changes everything out here, Kelvin.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy finish. If Marcus gets into the back of Connor there, that's going to open the door for Zielinski to get a good run around him and possibly win the thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, Connor Anton is going to have to drive his heart out here to win this, because Zielinski right there, he wants that win.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to this restart and him hitting his marks in every corner.
Do you feel comfortable with interviewing a driver?
Not yet, Rudy.
Oh, okay, just checking. Okay, so that does change up everything. Zielinski will be restarting second. Marcus Richardson third. Austin Roberts fourth. Eric Sable now back to fifth place, and he's got, for the first time, he's got damage on that truck. Marcus Richardson and him got together. Bobby Cheney sixth, and I don't think Bobby's got any damage on that truck. He has kept that DuPont Chevrolet in good shape all day. Mr. Beach in seventh. Femio Lot in eighth. Ronnie Norman now ninth. And Dwayne Culberson into the top 10. That kind of put Nicholas Caressel back here in 11th place with a lot of damage. Nick Northrop 12th. And I don't think the race in between those two is over yet. Northrop in a little better condition here. His truck looks a little bit better than Caressel's. Ryan Marin will be 13th, one lap down. It looks like a Randy Roberts on pit road, Daniel Losi on pit road. The last one's left in the race out there. Derek Bordeaux is out of the race. Okay, so yeah, we've lost a lot of drivers today.
Yeah, a lot of the cautions have been just cars getting loose off the corners and it's right in front of other guys and collected them, and it's ended their days.
Well, big heartbreaker and upset there for Eric Sable. Man, I don't know. He does have a good set in that car, but not being able to stop now on these old tires. Going to be starting back in 5th place. Has he got anything to get up there? He will be on the low side. I'm sure he's going to try to get around a few of the other drivers on this restart as they're all doubling up now. We're ready to go back green. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout. This is going to be crazy.
Yeah, Connor just going to take the outside right here. This is going to be an amazing finish. I just don't think Eric has anything for him. But you never know.
Get him going there, Calvin.
And 4, Rudy. This will be the final restart of the race. Pace car is ducking off, and Connor's holding the field back right now, and he's gone. Great restart by Connor.
Yes, it was. That's just exactly what he needed to do to get a jump on the rest of the field. And look at back here. Looks like Eric Sable trying to take it 3 wide. Oh, Marcus Richardson wheeling it. Balls up the field here. And look at Mr. Beach slipping through. We got him 3 wide back here. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, white flag right here. Connor's hoping that he doesn't screw up or something. He's got to finish in front. Oh, 3 wide racing right there. Great 3 wide.
Oh yeah, this is, man, look at this battle here. I hate to leave it because this is where the racing is right now. But Connor Anton coming off a turn 4, looking at the finish line here. Gonna take it to victory lane today at Iowa for SRA, Sim Racing Authority. This has been some awesome racing right here. I'm telling you, this is great. I love to see races like that. Oh, he left the building there. There we go. All right, we'll get down here in just a second. We got to let them all kind of get their composure here. But Connor Anton winning today, Bobby Zielinski second, and I believe Austin Roberts finishes 3rd. So we'll give him a second.
Yeah, Bobby Cheney came out of there really good, being able to pass Richardson after he's had some bad luck there and help him on the points.
Okay, we're going to get down here and open the chat. See if we can talk to Connor Anton. Connor Anton, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy, sir?
He's not here, Rudy.
What did he do, leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's afraid to talk.
All right, then.
Kick laryngitis.
Bobby Zielinski, do you have a copy?
Yep, I'm not afraid to talk.
Hold on a second here. Let me give you a little more volume so I can hear you good. Okay, well, we talked to you there briefly just a little bit ago, and you said you didn't think you had enough to get by, and boy, a lot happened in the race, Bobby, and you're bringing home 2nd today. Congratulations on 2nd place.
Yeah, thanks. It was crazy. I got 2nd out of that. Just got lucky with some cautions and got my lap back and all that. And I guess Sable and Marcus got together, and I got right to 2nd. And I knew it was going to be hard that last restart to get by Connor because, you know, he controlled the restart and everything. Only 2 laps. You know, 2 laps goes pretty quick. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy he got 2nd, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a finish. Just a 3 or 4 lap finish, race to the end. And, boy, some 3 wide racing behind you. And you capitalized by getting by all that mess and bringing home 2nd. That's really amazing. So anybody you want to shout out to or thank today, Bobby?
Yeah, we'll always give a shout out to FTRL, friends watching for there, and give a shout out to Bobby Austin, Matt, and all the league admins for putting this show on. It's really fun. Do it every Sunday and Monday. And thanks for broadcasting, Rudy.
Okay, Bobby, thank you, and congrats today, and thanks for chatting with us, buddy.
Thanks.
Austin Roberts, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, 3rd place today, Austin. Great job out there today. Man, I'll tell you what, you stayed in the grasp of this thing all day long. In that top 5, a lot of hard racing there at the very end. How did you keep that truck so clean?
I just ran my whole line the whole race, my own line, and didn't really pay attention to anyone behind me or anything. Tried to save the tires, and, you know.
Well, tires being a key here today, and we were talking earlier, I talked to Bobby about the daytime feel of these trucks out here on this track. How was yours out there on this daytime?
So it was great, snappy off. I kind of enjoyed it. It's definitely a change from the normal dump truck that we drive. That's about it.
All right, Austin. Well, good to see you on the podium here today, finishing third place. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for doing this for us. You do a great job, and like Justin Gable for adminning for us. Bobby for helping run things, and everyone for showing up. It's been a lot of fun this year.
Very good. Well, congrats on your third place. Well-deserved third place, Austin, I might add. So thank you, and thanks for chatting.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll get back up here to Connor Anton. Ever since he didn't want to have an interview, we'll run down through the results here. How's that? Connor Anton winning here tonight. Bobby Zielinski second. Austin Roberts third. Bobby Cheney finishing fourth. Good job for Bobby Cheney. Eric Sable, the guy that led 140 laps out of the 150, finishes fifth place. Femi Olat in sixth place. Mr. Beach seventh. Nicholas Caressel eighth. Nick Northrup ninth. Marcus Richardson 10th. Dwayne Culberson in 11th, Ronnie Norman 12th, Ryan Marin in 13th, Randy Roberts 14th, Daniel Losey in 15th, Derek Bordeaux 16th, Jonathan Shipman 17th, Delonte Ballard 18th, John Barry 19th, Christian Snyder 20th place. I believe that was it. Nope. Lachlan McMillan finishing 21st. All right, so again, congratulations here to our winner here. Let's see. Yeah, he led 9 laps, the last 9. That was pretty amazing. So what did you think of the racing here, Calvin, for your first time?
That was great racing, really clean racing, especially for Iowa. I mean, the guys put on a heck of a show. I mean, they were wheeling the trucks all race.
Absolutely, man. I'll tell you, they put on a heck of a show every week. It's just fun to watch, and hopefully you return next week with me. This is really it was quite a good job up here in the booth with me. So thank you for helping out tonight. We appreciate it very, very much.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Rudy.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in here tonight, guys, at MaxSpeedTV here on Twitch. Thanks for watching SRA. You can catch us tomorrow night for GAC IndyCar race. I'm not sure exactly what track they're at, but you can catch us on YouTube. That would be youtube.com/MaxSpeedTV1, or you can click on the link right below the viewing screen there and go over and subscribe now, so that way you get a notice when we go live. We'll be live tomorrow night, I believe, around, I think it's shortly after 8 o'clock Eastern. So tune in then.